Hello, everyone. Welcome to the special meetup from the meetup.com/healers meetup group, the Baltimore and Columbia Energy Healers Meetup. This is a very special event, and this is very much a participatory event. This is a live cast, so we have people who are on the video. If you're watching this through YouTube or through another video source, we welcome you to go ahead and try the techniques that you'll be learning on this video. They're very, very good. I've used them off and on for many months, and I always get good results with them. We do want to make very clear, however, that we are not here giving any medical advice. We are not offering any medical diagnosis. We are not offering any medical cures. None of that. This is for informational purposes only. If you choose to participate and try these, please know that you are doing so fully and completely on your own responsibility, taking full and complete responsibility for your own health and for your own well-being. We are going to be experiencing something called total motion release technique for pain and mobility. And I'd like to introduce our presenter, who is a good friend of mine, Dr. Teresa Lynch. Dr. Lynch is an international speaker. She's an author, trainer, licensed physical therapist. And her main goal in life is exploring techniques and ideas that empower others towards self-healing and improve performance. She is certified in total motion release at various levels, and she uses this with her clients, and I'm sure she'll share some stories about that. Terry is an energy worker. She has cured herself of multiple sclerosis, which is an amazing story in and of itself. I did an interview with Terry. If you would like to hear more about that, go to the website mindoverstress.us and scroll down to the interview with Terry. So with that, first of all, Terry's website, I do want to mention that, and that's terrylynchcoaching.com. You can, whoever just joined, would you please put yourself on mute? Thank you. And you can get information about Terry after this event, and she's very responsive. So with that, Terry, I am going to turn the stage over to you, and there you are.
Hi, good evening, everybody. So glad you came tonight. It's, you know, with so many people not being videotaped, so it's going to be hard for me to see you doing some of the emotions. But at the same time, I think that you can put in the chat box. The chat box is going to be really important. It's going to be a lot of fun, because there you're going to let me know how you're doing. We're going to use numbers of 0 to 100. 100, when you get to the higher numbers, that means the worse you're getting. The lower numbers mean the better you're getting. Okay? So that's some of what we'll do. But first, let's go into a little bit about total motion release. And I want to know, anybody can just say yes in the chat box. Is anybody here tonight that listened to my talk on affirmations and emotrance, the last talk I did with Steve? If you were there, just put in yes in the chat box. Let's give that a try. You know if you weren't there. So let's get everybody practicing using the chat box, because we're going to be doing that. Okay, Martin says no. Do we have any yeses? Judy? Okay, mostly Judy's there. Pam? Can the others use the chat? Great. And frequent no. Okay, good. Norma, Bakaiman, Laura's on. Maria, see you. Let's see if you can all use that chat box. I got a group of you, because that's going to be important to this event for you to be able to use the chat box. Kelly, Loretta, Maria, good. Keep on going, good. All right, we got about that. That's terrific, everyone, because it's going to be very important. All right, now we're just going to go again. So how excited are you about learning total motion release? Just put yes, that you're excited. Yes, great, excellent, and just getting some practice. Wonderful, wonderful. So Maria, yes. Loretta, yes. Norma, Bookweimer, yes. We got, good, wonderful. Excellent job, guys. Good, Mark. Everybody's is on. That's terrific. So now what I'm going to do is go over a little bit about total motion release, and we'll put that in from here. I'm going to share the screen, and we'll just go into, when I go share the screen, you'll be seeing my desktop, and I'll pick this up. And here you'll see, let me go to the play view, slideshow, and let's see, there we are. So this is very exciting. This is very exciting. Tom DeLonzo Baker is the gentleman here, and he's the founder of Total Motion Release. And what he wanted to do is find something for all of you that, so these 6 motions that if you could balance your body, you could fix some of your pain. And these would be called the Fab 6. We're going to only go over 3 tonight. And what is total motion release? It's a unique technique that identifies and treats imbalances in your body. It's a series of motions that are designed to help you assess your own pain or your own discomfort. So you're going to learn how to get into your bodies a little bit more and assess yourself, and to try and fix yourself by moving into motions that feel good on the opposite side, and to reassess yourself after each activity to monitor improvement. Now, how many, and I want to hear a yes or no, if you've had shoulder problems or knee problems or back problems, you go and treat the area that's hurting as opposed to the area that feels good. Say hurting or feels good in the chat box. Let's see what you have to say. And I'll stop my share for a minute. Okay, so I can see that. Okay, let's see. Good. Let's see what the chat box has to say. Okay, we got hurting, both from Pam. Good, Pam. Maria, hurting. Mark says both. Got great, Mark. And oh, great. Hurting or good. Hurting or feels good. Good. Area that's hurting. Okay, that's right. So normally you're going to find that 87.5% of people are going to go to the area that hurts and work on the area that hurts. That's 87. But when you get really good, the 12.5% of the people, which is kind of like what happened here, goes towards good and tries to work towards what feels better. And we're going to use the work towards what feels better. Isn't that exciting? Like an idea when you're hurting to actually go to what feels good as opposed to what feels and what hurts. So it's a wonderful concept. And we're going to try it out tonight with all of you. It's been well researched, and I can show you that. And as I go back to the program, you will see that there's plenty of research, and I'm not going to go into it, but you can certainly please go to totalmotionrelease.com, and you can find the research on the homepage, on that page. But what I was hoping is some of you may have been at the affirmations one, because what I find for total motion release is like an affirmation to the body, to motion. Like an affirmation is to our subconscious. We're trying to pick up our subconscious and goes to what feels good by using a better thought, using a better thinking thought. So if your thought was, I don't want to be eating these foods, that's a negative thinking thought. You don't want to stay in that area. You want to go to a positive thinking thought. Is I eat nutritiously. I eat foods that help me get healthy or whatever. But you want to be in an area of thinking that goes to a better thinking thought. I find this with total motion release like an affirmation for the body. We're going to make a list in a few minutes of motions that hurt, of what you don't want, and make a list of how, and we're going to use activities to help go to motions you do want. And that is one of the ways I only want to move in a healthy way. You want, and down at the bottom, you see, I feel vibrant and alive when I move in a motion that feels good. And that's what we're hoping to move towards. And then 3 major areas. We're going to identify your areas of pain or discomfort. You're going to assess that motion. And that's what we're going to work on, and look at a percentage of difference from 0 to 100. and then we'll do motions to the side that feels better. And here we're just looking over right now. I just want to look at this to more to the left of your screen. You're going to rate your pain. Mild would be, you know, not so much, 0 to 30%. Moderate would be, it feels like I have a little bit more pain, 40 to 60%. And then of course there's severe would be more. So that's what we're looking at. And we're going to stop share now. Let's see if we, I think at the next, and we're going to go actually to look at this sheet. Okay. Now, how many of you have downloaded the sheet? Put on, just say, I did. How many have the sheet to work with tonight, tonight's worksheet? Let's see what we have going on here. Let's see, use our chat again. How many have? Okay, I did. I have it. Yay! Good, Norma, Kelly, Maria, and Bookheimer. You did it? Yes, I have it. Some say, no, I didn't. Download, printer not working from Martin. Oh, well, and Gwen's got it. Okay, terrific. And just did. Terrific. Laura, no. So it's going to be hard to do this without, but what I want for those who didn't download, what I want you to do is get a pen and a piece of paper, and you're going to write the three most issues that are bothering you most. The PDF is, Pam said to everyone, Martin, fill in the PDF online. Okay, guys, that's good. Great. Thank you, Pam. Martin, so you can just download it right online, as she said, and you can fill it in. This will be very helpful because the way you know how you're getting better is if you can see a difference and how you feel. So, and we're going to be going by using this tool. And we're going to see how it goes tonight. This is kind of like, for me, my first time bringing this to a group online. I've done this with, of course, many people, but we'll see how it works on this larger level. So what we're going to do tonight to assess some of the motions that we're going to be working with, we're going to be filling in this form. And what you're going to do is you're going to take time to put in 3 motions that don't feel good. And you're going to give it a pre-score. So for example, I'm going to turn my neck to the right and to the left. Now, it feels to the right, there's to me like a 30% difference. No, maybe it's more like 40. Then to the left, I was on a long ride today, so I don't think I was looking around. So there's a 40% difference for me between the right and the left. So I'm going to put 40 there. And then I'm going to find another issue. So now I know that's my first set. On my next issue, I'm going to maybe do my arms. All right. And I'm going to check. This one's definitely heavier. Oh, so I'm a righty. No wonder. So I was doing what was on. We were in Vermont this weekend, so we had a long car ride home. So I definitely have about 30% difference between my right and my left. And then I'm going to fill in another issue, and let's see if something else is bothering me. Checking. Okay, my back. Okay, as I go down from sitting and sit to stand. Okay, there's about, my back hurts about 40%. As you can see, I didn't stretch out. So, but those would be my issues right now. And that's my pre-score before I do any of the activities. So what I want you all to do, and for those of you who can put yourself on video so I can watch, what I want you to do is now take a few minutes. We're going to take some time, and I want you to find 3 things that are bothering you, 3 areas or issues of pain. Anyone want to chime up and let me know anything that's bothering you? And let me know, was that understandable to everyone? Say, yes, I understand, or no, explain it again. So Martin, left knee. Oh, okay, we have a torn meniscus, thighs. Okay, lower back and thighs. Okay, try and find 3 things because we're going to retest. So always check something, because you'll be surprised, even though, you know, check your arms, your elbows, your wrists. There's always a slight difference between one or the other, even if it's about 10%. Did no. All right, marking frequency, everyone, left sciatic, rock hip, but see and find and see the difference. Okay, good. Martin's got this right. He's left shoulder, deltoid, supraspinatus, lost range of motion. All right, Martin, are you a physical therapist, or anybody here a physical therapist? Because Martin's got the right words going on here. Okay, Kelly, shoulder blade, lower back. Okay, and then we have lower back, right knee, left knee, and LM. Oh, you're a licensed massage therapist. Of course you are. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. All right. So now everybody take time to fill in, and what you're going to do, you're going to fill in the sheet. You're going to put the issue number 1 in the box, write it in, and then you're going to say, what's your pre-score from 0 to 100? And remember, there's low to mediate to high. All right. You are viewing, let's see. Now cancel spotlight video for whatever reason. All right. And we'll go. So everybody write down, and then what I want to see in the chat box, I want to see how you guys are doing. Exit full screen, that's what I'm going to do. See if I can see the chat box. Okay, so we have right lower leg and knee. Kyra says L4. Okay, can you go briefly over the scoring again? Absolutely. Let's go over the scoring. Remember, right now we're looking at areas of discomfort and pain, right? Or stiffness, we lump it all in one way. It's not just pain. It's all lumped together. So if I can move my motion only to here, and I have no pain, but if this is all I can go, we still would rate that probably out of 70. You know, this is all you can get, because that's a limited range of limited motion. So now 0 to 30 is it really low? So what the first question you ask yourself is this, and here I'll bring it up on another sheet. You see, not there. The first question to ask yourself, and this may help. This may answer your question. I think it was Norma who wants me to go over the scoring again, and I will do that. Let me go to share screen, and I'm going over in a little bit better, more concrete way so you can see it. So let me bring, okay, go here. All right, let's bring this up. Norma, hopefully everybody can see this. Let me make it a little larger. So the first question you ask when you're testing emotion, so let's say you're raising your arm or you're looking at your back, low is your best area. And okay, high is your worst. So say to yourself, is it just a low issue? Is it a medium issue? Or is it a high issue? So first ask yourself that question. If you say, well, this is kind of like a low issue, it's not bothering me that much, you're going to score yourself here, 10, 20, or 30. If you say to yourself, well, it's kind of like a medium issue, this really kind of bothers me, it's really kind of, it really is getting, it's kind of noticeable. That would be this area. All right, 40, 50, or 60. And then if you say to yourself, no, this is a big issue for me, it's definitely noticeable, it's a high issue, this would be high, of course, 70, 80, 90, and then of course, this is the worst. This is where you really, really feel badly. All right, so that hopefully is helpful. Hopefully that can help you right now with
Thanks, Terry. This is Norma. That was very helpful.
Oh, good, Norma. Thank you for bringing that up in the chat. And so, yeah, great. Thank you for doing that. Okay, good. So then let's move on a little bit. And everyone, I want you to put into your chat, I want you to do your pre-scores. Find the one that maybe bothers you most. And what I want you to write in your chat is that right now, put the pre-score in for issue 1. What's your pre-score? And everybody put that in, and maybe that we can measure that together. So put in your pre-scores. Okay, wonderful, Judy. Good, you got this down, girl. She's got all three. And so she got, okay, 55, 60, 35. Okay, we have 60, 57, 58. Good. So somebody going straight for the back, 80. A big toe joint, 40. And then legs, 80. And we have 60. Excellent, everyone. Let's go. We got low back, 80. Hips, 75. Thighs, 80. Wonderful. Shoulder blades, 60. Okay, Martin says 80. Let's see, left knee 80, left knee 90, right leg 70, right wrist 60, left foot 80, back 80, and hands 70. Okay, terrific. You guys are great. Excellent. You got, and I just, Norm, again, thanks. I think that you really helped to clarify that for the group. And that would be good, guys. If you have a question right away that helps me to clarify a little bit more like Norma did, and if I hadn't put it on the chat, if things get moved up so quick, just unmute like Norma did and let me know, okay? That would be very helpful to move forward. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Now, what we're doing next was we have our issues. Mine would have been, I put in neck, I put in shoulder, and you want to say right, you know, and it was my right that bothered me. Here it was also to my right that bothered me. And then my back, sit to stand. Sit to stand was, okay, bothering me. Now, we're going to go to the Fab 3 exercises right here. Did I share screen, everybody? Are you, oh, you may not be on right now. I forgot to share screen. You can always pop in and tell me, you forgot to share the screen. All right, so we're going to the worksheet and I'll show you what I just did. Okay, hopefully everybody can see that. And my neck was 40, my shoulder 30, and my sit to stand was a 40. So that's my pre-score. Now I'm gonna scroll down to this area here. And we're gonna go down to the TMR exercises performed. Now this is the first one. The split twist, very simple. And I'm gonna move my chair away. I can't see myself because I got the screen up, but oh, no, I'm not gonna move my chair away because I put a chair where you can all see me. So let me get out, stop share so I can see myself. And let's see if I can get you guys to see what's happening with the twist. So simple twist. All right, and tilt a little bit more. And I know, Steve, you'll always come in if you find that I don't have it right. Okay, so you're gonna be sitting in the twist here gently. And what I want you all to do is just move to the right and move to the left and compare. You might find subtle differences, but remember, I want you to learn how to be in your bodies and to assess yourself. This is the first one. So move to the right. And if I move to the right, and then I move to the left, I find my right feels good, believe it or not. I was surprised by that. But my left is kind of restricted. So I would say I'm gonna pre-score this now. There's a 30% difference for me between the right and the left. So with that, I'm gonna go to my sheet. My next thing, I'm going to pick up the sheet and I'm going to do twist. This is I'm sorry, pre-score wasn't in there. Sorry about that, guys. Put that up on your sheets, everybody. Pre-score. All right. And then for me, I think I said it was a 30% difference, and I would put on the right. So I want you all to find your subtle differences with the twist and let me know in the chat box how you're doing. Compare the right and the left. All right, everybody, get going. And then let me know in the chat how you're doing. All right, we got just do the twist. And what's your pre-score? Good, Bookheimer got great job. Right 40, left 20. All right, and so what you're gonna do is move to the better side and do it with comfort into what feels good. So Norma says, for the TMR, do we use the same scoring as for the pain? Yes, that's right. It's the same scoring, everyone. If it's a low or medium, high, first go into those thinking, and then if you say it's a low issue, then mark it between 10 to 30, and so on. Thank you, Norma. And then, okay, good. That put back, okay. Let's see, do the TMR, do we use the same score? Yes, we did that. Okay, Martin, okay, now remember, we're just doing the twist. Okay, 30 right, 50 left. 20 right, 0 left, good. Right 4, left 6, right 50, left 30, right 20, right 20, left 10. Okay, terrific. We still have a few more people missing. Confused says, okay, Pam, difference between the pain level on each side. Why are you confused, Pam? Now, because what you want to do is just, if you have pain on both sides, if this is very painful, the twist, then let's wait for the next exercise. Pam, if it's a very painful thing for you to do, both sides, then don't do it. If that's what you're doing. We want to do the twist to the right and to the rest, and we want to find a motion that feels good. We don't want to do it where it doesn't feel good. This is one of the first Fab 6 exercises, and we call it the Fab 3 tonight. All right. So Pam says sacral issues. So if it's uncomfortable to do the twist, don't do it at all, because what we want to do is move into motions that feel good. That's what we're looking for. Okay, and we're going to start with this one, but those of you who have real issues in that, don't do it then. Okay, so let's see, confused, okay, then discomfort, sacral issues, okay, everybody's finding stuff. Okay, I have neck pain, you don't seem to be moving it. Well, we're not doing anything yet, we're pre-scoring. We're not working on your neck pain yet. What we're doing, we're working on the sheet, we're filling in the sheet with pre-scores, and we haven't gone to working on the issues yet. All right, we're now to the Fab 3 exercises. The Fab 3 exercises are the exercises that we're going to do to help move around the fascial tissue to help ease some of your discomfort. Okay, I have neck pain. You know, we don't want to be doing that yet. Turning to the right feels good. Now that's perfect. Turning to the right feels good. Now frequency 0, 0, 0. Give me a pre-score. Is it 20%? Which it's yummier to the right. So to the left, that means it feels like 15% worse, 20% worse. So give me a number there. But when I move my neck, it hurts. Okay, well then when you're doing the twist, make sure you're keeping the neck in motion with it. Don't keep your head still. Don't twist like this. Twist as a log. Try that and let me know. But try when you twist all together with keep your neck in alignment with your trunk. Pam, okay. And then we have from Ann, okay, thanks, good. Let's see, turning right, good. It feels good. So turning to the right is a negative 2, okay. Turning to the right isn't it on so which is better then? Frequency 0, 0, 0 is turning to the right better or turning to the left better? What are you trying to say? Better to the right, great. So what we want to know, how much worser is it to the left? And we're going to go, so if it's you're saying negative 2, put a 0. So we'll use 20% worse on the left. So that's how we want to mark it, so we can grade it. So if it's better to the right, and you compare it to the left, how much worser is the left? It's 20%, 30%, so it's a low issue. All right, so mark it that way. All right, let's see. So let's see, better to the right and good, excellent. So left, so that, now just put a 0 up next to that and you got 40. So we're going by 10, 20, 30, 40%. All right, so now we're going, so this is what we're doing here. So first, let's get back to the sheet and go back to sharing the sheet. And this is where we're beginning with total motion release. The first thing, in order for you to assess yourselves, is you find your ischia, we're just reviewing. We find the issues that bother you. We take a pre-score. The only way we know if we're getting better is if we score it. So for me, I had my neck was to the right was 40% worser, and to the left felt good. And so shoulder, my left shoulder felt fine. My right shoulder was 30% difference, was the worser, and back to sit and stand I had 40% discomfort there. Now, once you rate yourself, we're reviewing now. You got the pre-score of things that bother you. Now we move into the exercises. The motions that are called the Fab 6 motions. And we have 3 that we're going over tonight. And these are ones we're going to start the activity now to see if doing a twist to the side that feels better helps those areas and issues that you do have. Okay? So now let's do it. Let's go. This is again, let me see myself on the screen so I can go over this with you. And here we'll stop share so I can see myself. Okay. So what we're going to do, and this is only, remember, we want to go to an area that feels good. If both sides don't feel good to you, you're not going to do this. So this is for all of you who feel good that they can turn to one side. For me, going to the right was, actually the left. Yeah, wait, no, right, there we go. All right, let me get mine up. And let me just see how, yeah, I was right, yeah. Yeah, 30, on my right was 30% different. Let's see, good. Yeah, okay, good. All right, so now what I want to do, let's see. This is how you just going to do repetitions now. And you want to test that it feels good. You want to go into the area that feels better, okay? Remember, we're moving to the area that feels good. We're not going to an area that's of discomfort. And then we're going to compare. All right, and we're going to do 10 sets. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and try and get to the end range where it feels good. 6, 7, and take a deep breath in. 8, and 9, and 10. And you come back. And now just take a deep breath and feel the energy pouring through your body. There was a release of energy, and the body now is taking in this little bit of buzz of energy. All right, and you take a deep breath again, and you repeat to the good side, the side that feels good, 10 times. And, and if you can twist a little bit more, you twist a little bit more, but you do. Now, this feels very good to me, so I'm going to twist a little bit more, but some of you may not have to. Oh, that feels great. It's actually really, really good. So now I can twist a little bit more because this is my good side, and it feels good to move to my good side. And let's say I'm at 6, 7, 8, feels great. It was a long day. 9, and 10. And you go at your pace. I'm going at my pace, but I can't see you, so you guys make sure you're doing it at your own pace. Now, I want to compare to the other side. So where there was a 30% difference, what do I find now? Wow. Wow. I feel much better for me. So I'm going to go from 30%, let's see, let me see to the other side. Well, I think I'm about even now. So I'm at a 0, believe it or not, but then it was more of a stretching discomfort for me than it was anything else. So right now, I want you to compare to the other side and let me know how the twist worked for you. So you moved to the good side. Did you feel a difference when you moved to the other side? How much? And put it in your box. And then tell me, yes, I felt a difference, or no in the chat. Okay, let's go. Let's get our emotions going and do it at your pace. Okay, good. So yeah, Maria said yes. Yes, much better already. Yes, 40 to 20. That's great. Yes. I didn't like turning left. Okay, good. Good frequency. Good. All right. Now, okay. All right. And let's see. Mark. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, great. Yes, yes, yes. Now what I want you to do is now check one of the motions above. Stick to one motion now for time's sake and check one of the motions above. So for me, what was bothering me above, if I get back to my worksheet and I share that with you, what was bothering me above, okay, up here was my neck. All right, so where I had 40% difference on my neck, now I'm gonna look at my neck. Wow. Wow. So for me, this is really good because I was stiff in the car. So now I would say for myself, well, I would say there's still about a 10% difference. There's still a little tightness towards the end. But doing that one exercise here helped this issue. Check that issue. And for me, if I look at my shoulder, this was 30% difference. Wow. Everything for me, that twist was amazing. But as I said, I was driving today. So, and then let me see, sit to stand. Good. Okay, great. I only have like a twinge. So maybe it's still more like a 20. So now I'm feeling, because I did this one exercise, I go and check this. And here I went right to a 0. And I was much better. So, and you check and see how you're doing. And what I want to see in the chat box is letting me know the 2 scores, your pre-score and your post-score. I was a 40 and I went to a 10. But you don't have to do all of them. At least give me one and let me know how you did or how you didn't do. But I'm going to check, I'll go back and now check here we go, the chats. Okay, yes, much better already. 40 to a 20, yes, much better already. Yes. Oh, Norma, I feel a bit worse. Okay, on the good side because I got a cramp. Then I did the worst side. It hurt a bit more. Both sides are just stiff. No issues. Okay, good, Norma. Then that's one, as you see, you don't want to do it where it hurts. You want to move into one that feels good. So we'll go on to the shoulder exercise, the motion.
But Terry, this is Norma. Look at my next comment about the neck. I actually had no problems with my my torso. It was just stiff, but I was amazed at what happened to my neck, which was much tighter on the left side after we did the torso twist. Thank you.
Fantastic, Norma. And that is the amazing thing about this. And when you start to get inside and assess your body, you're now actually able to tweak and move things and balance out your body. Oh, Norma, that is so great. And Judy, yes, she went from a 40 to a 25. And Martin, yes, it helped open the left side. Great, Martin. Yes, Terry, big difference in the stiffness, 2 sides. Great, thanks, Norma. And 60 to a 20, 60, now 50, good. 50 to a 10. My neck is also much better. So this is what I'm talking about. When we can move into what feels good, we can start getting some results. And there may be, for some of you, as I said, maybe it didn't help as much, but that's okay. If you did help and it did feel good, okay, we got Judy just doing this, like the hip went from a 70 to a 40, her right hand a 65 to a 40, and her right shoulder a 35 to a 20. Excellent. And very good reporting, by the way. That was really good. You got some good skills there. So what you want to do is then, if this worked, what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the twist. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Because if something's working, you might want to do it again. So Norma, like where it was working for you, do it the way it worked best. And then I think with somebody, if it creates some problems, you maybe wait for the next exercise. But do it where it feels good. You do not want to do where it hurts. Do where it feels. You're moving into what feels good. And I can't emphasize that enough. Always help yourself feel good. So now let's do it again one more time before we go on to the next exercise. And let's go and, whoops, we go to the twist again. And we can, for me, of course, the right side is still a little iffy. So if I want to go to my left and the left, and now I can turn a little bit more. because it feels really good to me. And only do this if it really feels good. And then just move in, you know, and the only reason why I'm doing this is because it, you know, of course I'm stiff from the drive. And I'm going further and further because it really feels good to get that stiffness out of my, and I'm balancing my body by moving into what feels good. 5, and go at your own pace. Don't follow me, but I'm doing a 6, 7, 8. Oh, that felt good. 9, and I'm gonna do a 10 where it just feels, I'm not gonna go so into it, but just feels good. Only go to where it feels good. Now, again, I'm gonna check, this is the fab motion for healing. So I'm gonna check the other side. My side still had a little bit on, right, but yeah, no, my right is now really good. Oh, that feels, wow, that feels really good. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm good. So that, I'm just showing you an example, of course. And now I want to look at, as we said, I did the fab exercise, the fab motion. Now I'm going to check my neck. And then where I was better on the left, I'm going to check. Now, wow, for me, I have, but you can see also I'm moving more swiftly. My range is better and it feels a lot better. So I'm going to now go and score myself. And then my arm is better, and then sit to stand is much better. Oh, that's great, because that was really bothering me, but now I can really sit to stand. So those are the areas that work for me. So now you're going to do the same thing, okay? You're going to get your PreScore sheet. You're going to compare and assess yourself. Okay, again, I was down to a 0, but as I checked, again, my neck issue, it's probably, maybe it's still, I would say a 5, because I do still feel a little bit of a difference, but not much. Yeah, it's still a 5. It's not to 0 yet, but 30, my shoulder was a 30% difference. I would say that's down to a 0. I feel better. And then back to sit to stand, I would give that, you know, I give it a 5. I'm just about, because I did, you know, does feel good though. So, but I'm just about done. All right, now what we're going to do next is have everyone share their results from doing it one more time. So back to the chat, everyone, and I want to see some results. And even if there were no results for the second time, if there's no results, we're going to move on to another exercise anyway, all right? So let's see what we got here. 70, waiting for the next exercise. Good, Loretta, that's right, that's what you do. You just wait for the next exercise. So can we impact all 3 pain areas with one TMR? Yes, that's it, Norma. That's the idea, is as the body's pulling the fascial tissue around, so it should help up and below. If that's the good exercise for you, if that's one that you need, yes, it should impact all 3. Weirdly, neck better, but new pain in scapular area of that 3rd. And so make sure you're moving into what feels good when that happens. But put that down now for the next exercise. And Kelly B, 20 to 15, excellent. And neck 30 to 20, excellent, great. Okay, good. So keep reporting results. Any questions, you can either open the chat or go to the chat, or we're going to move on to the next exercise. Everyone ready to move on to the next motion? 80 to 20, great, Martin. Excellent, excellent. All right, everyone ready to move on to the next exercise? Let me see yes in the chat box. Yes, yes, yes. Woohoo! Yes, okay. Yes, yes, great. Let's make sure we're using our chat well. Okay, so the next one is going to be for the show. We're going to use the next fab exercise is an upper extremity. Okay, good, Gwen, great, Loretta. So the next one, what you want to do is notice this right now. You want to bring it up towards your ear and compare to the other up towards your ear. Because what can happen sometimes is you can be lifting like this. And that will be part of the stiffness. If you feel you have to go out like this, that will be part of how you grade this exercise. So for me, this went well. And this, all right, well, maybe there is some difference. I'm here, and you can see I'm a little bit further here. So I still need a little bit more on this, although it didn't feel much difference. But you can see from the distance between my ear to my shoulder, this is a lot closer. So then I would still rate myself. But you don't have to worry about that. All you want to do is assess, go inside your body and feel the difference. Lift the one side And which is the yummier side? This is my yummier side. That feels great. This is a little bit more on the stiffer side. And I want to rate that again. How much difference? I would say that I'm back to about 20% because now that I look at this. But to say for that for now, and then I go back, as we do, we go back to our, right, somebody's already, great, good job. Everybody always getting it already. We got people telling their differences right online, right away. Good job, everybody. All right, so my arm raise, I would say it was just a 20% difference, PreScore. And again, as I looked on the thing, the right was a little bit tighter. Okay, and let's bring this down and get this down. And this is the form we're filling in. Okay, we could stop share and I'll look at what everybody's doing. Good, Norma, great, Norma. Excellent, 30, 50, okay, good. Now, what we're going to do here, again, you're gonna do, these are motions, I'm picking out 3 tonight. And you're gonna do these motions, if they feel good, you wanna move to what feels good. And when we're gonna do this one, we'll just lift it up straight and just feel that. This is another way to go, okay? We got, Martin, I love how you're getting your, you can tell your LMT there. Lift up, 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 back, back, back. So if your left arm is worse, Loretta, remember you want to go to the right. Excellent scoring though, good job. Good job, everybody. All right, so this is my better side. I want to reach for the good. I want to reach for the good in life. I want to reach for the good in my life. I want to reach for what feels best in my body. And I lift, and you want to hold for about 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, and if it feels good, you lift more. It feels good to me to lift more and move back a little bit and just get a little bit more. But like someone else, you know, when you got that little feeling in the scapula, you don't want to do too much where it doesn't feel good. All right, you want to stretch it to where right in this area is comfort, nice and quietly, not move too fast. Take a deep breath and you bring your arm down. Now take a moment and feel the energy flow in your body as this arm is drawing energy over to all parts of your body. Take a deep breath. Now lift your right arm and see if you notice a difference. And it may be subtle or maybe more. Yeah, good. Yeah, look at that. I'm doing well on that. Between the 2 exercises, I think I pretty much solved my issue. So everybody compare to the other side. And this is what this TMR is about. Okay, both the same right now. Good job, Gwen. Excellent. Now, Gwen, that you found that, now go to one of the other issues that bothered you and see if you have a different result. Okay, great, Markham, good job. Okay, great, good. Good. Great. Let's see, anybody else? All right. So you want to compare to the right to the left. All right, left arm. Okay, good, both. My right shoulder is still worse, but better. And that's exactly why, Sharon, that's exactly why what you want to do is to have a PreScore so you can compare how much better. I want to know how much better, Sharon. What I want you to show me the number before and the number after. Let me know how much better. Great job, Norma. Good reporting. Kelly, wonderful. Excellent, Kelly. Really great. Right down to 30. Fantastic. Wonderful. Good job. You guys are good. So you're seeing now, you go to those other issues and you can compare. So let's one more time for everyone, move the arm that feels the best. Move the arm that feels the best. And then you're going to report it on the sheet. Very good, Sharon. Excellent, Kelly. Great job, everybody. Good. Keep reporting. Okay, good. So for me, everyone, if your left arm felt better, if this was good for you, or if it was your right arm, you're going to move the arm that feels better. Again, up and back, up and back, and up and back, and hold it up. Keep going 20 seconds. I'm good now. You hold it up for about 20 seconds and take a deep breath. It just feels good to move, and see how good it feels to just stretch a little and reach a little, and give it about 10 to 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then bring it down and take a deep breath. Now, Martin, does that mean is it not getting better? Right shoulder from PreScore 50 down to a 10. Fantastic, Judy. You're doing great on this. Fantastic. Martin, what about you? What's going on with you? So is that scoring that the right is oh, good. Great job, Kelly. Excellent. Good. All right. Okay, and that's right. So no change would mean you either repeat it one more time, or you go and you do the next exercise, or you go back to, for example, for Weimer, if it was working, the twist, you go back to the twist. All right, and then lastly, right shoulder is fine, left shoulder is less fine. Okay, good. Martin, are you seeing an improvement? So with the right shoulder being fine, what I want you to do, Martin, is go, you're a licensed massage therapist, I want you to compare. Go and do the right shoulder again, hold it up for 20 seconds. Repeat that twice. Okay, Martin, got that? Do the right shoulder twice, 20 seconds each, hold, and then tell me about your left shoulder when you get back. All right, you go do that. All right, so Norma, great, Norma, good reporting. Excellent, Norma, really good. Okay, down 10, down from 40 to 10, that's awesome. One area reverse, the lower area slightly got higher. Okay, and the higher area slightly got lower. So now you're trying to balance, and this is when you're looking at that, so go back to your twist. Was that where you had success? Because you're finding your balance. That's what you want to do. Okay, so maybe you want to go to the other area. So let's see, let me just read that again. What you said was one area reversed, the lower side got higher and the higher side got lower. Okay, so when was the twist better? Were you getting more results from the twist? That might be balancing your body out more, but you're getting there. The fact that there's a shift is always a good sign. It's always a good sign that something's happening by you're pulling your fascial tissue over and it's starting to balance out the body. Okay, got it. Great, Martin. Good. Martin, that's real. I really want to hear back from you about doing that and taking the time with it. Okay, so left neck. Great, Laura. Good reporting. Excellent. 50 to 10, knees 60 to 10, lower back 80 to 30. Excellent. Okay, so and pain was in the left shoulder, so I lifted my right. Left arm is now feeling, but the right one now. So should I do arm raise left? No. What you're going to do, Anne, was the twist a better exercise for you? If you got more results from that, why don't you go back to the twist for the next one? Okay, Gwen, no, the twist didn't work at all. Gut issues. Oh, okay, so you're hurting there. Okay, so we'll look at the next exercise for you. And Loretta, technical difficulties getting chat box up quickly. No major changes in problem areas, but bared arm improved 30. Fantastic. And left, and then Martin left, no change. Okay, Martin, thank you for reporting back. So let's try another one. Okay, you ready for the last one? It's 8 o'clock. Anybody want to stay a little bit longer? Say yes. Yes for the last time around? Oh, yes. Okay. Let me go see as we go to this. Let me go get my share box up here and we'll go to my worksheet. Okay, so now this is the leg raising, and here what we want to do again is do a PreScore. So observe this, everybody. And I'm going to go, let me see if I can, let me stop the share so I can see myself to see if I'm on with you. Okay, we got this. All right, so let's see, let me tilt it down a little bit for you. There we go. So what I want to do here is really be able to lift one leg up, do it, remember, assess yourself. You don't do it like I'm doing it. Do it what feels best for you. You're going to compare. All right, so I'm going to lift this leg up and I'm going to lift this leg up. Okay, and I'm going to, oh, that was definitely my left leg. This leg, all right, whatever reason, my left leg is different. So how much different? All right, I would say that's a good 30% difference. All right, well, that's that. Okay, 30 for me, there was a 30% difference. again, you know, I was driving, doing stuff, so I think that's why I have such stuff going on, but it's good to get some stretches going. So, and gentle, these are all gentle, moving into what feels good. So for the leg, remember, if you're doing this, only move into what feels good. If it doesn't feel good, my worst area got better with the arm raises. Oh, yes, Gwen. Whoa, 90 to 30. That's good. So Gwen, you see, so now by what you did, when you did the arm exercise, whatever side was the better, let's say it was your left, you pulled the fascial tissue, and the fascial tissue went over and started balancing out your body. And that's what we're doing here, is balancing out fascial tissue within your body. And I could go more into depth on that, but tonight we're just going into doing the motions. Great, proud of you, excellent. Judy, good reporting, yes. Martin, no leg. Okay, that's an issue. So another one for you, Martin, could be, can you do a wall press? And try do both arms, just put an arm against the wall and back and forth and see if you find a difference, because that's always something you could do if that's helpful. And should we be holding our legs out straight, not bending at the knee? No, Sharon, you can bend at the knee. The main part of it is to, when you do go and do this, is just to lift. Just feel the difference in the lifting. You know, watch it, you know, what you know, how does it feel? Which side feels better and which side feels, you don't have to keep it straight, but you want to keep it as straight as you can. Like, that's a good point. Left hurt on, knee hurt on the left leg. So then put the percent difference. What is the difference? So you already know that hurts, then you put the percent difference. Remember, you're going to do only what feels good for you. You're in control. You're the one. So always do what feels best for you. So if it's hurt, how much difference between the left and the right knee does it bother you? How much is the difference? Is it 60? Is it, so you want to put, good, excellent, frequency 000, good job. You want to report that. Good, now you're going to compare. So it hurts, the knee hurts on the left, so you want to lift the right leg, correct? Frequency 00, when you lift the right leg, it doesn't bother you, is that correct? Okay, good, then you don't do it. Excellent, that's right. If it hurts your back to lift it, what's the answer to that? You don't do it. Great, my legs are good. Yes, Sharon, okay, good. Okay, so frequency, no, my right leg is fine. Excellent, so that's the leg that you're going to have. So stiffness only on both sides. Okay, Norma, sides 50, okay. Then you might want to go, if you find stiffness in both legs and they're both like evenly stiff, Norma, if the twists work for you or the upper arm work for you, then you go back to those exercises. Okay, go back to those motions. Always staying in your body, always moving into what feels better. Okay, went to the gym for a 1 hour slow weight lifting workout shortly before this. Maybe not a good but you're doing well, Gwen. Move to what feels good. So the other thing, Gwen, you can do is find something that's not bothering you at all and move that. Let's say, for example, something we're not doing might be, it doesn't bother me at all to side bend. Wow, that really feels great to side bend. I would say, Gwen, side bend 10 times, stop, do 10 more, and then test the other areas that were bothering you. Okay, so do me a favor, Gwen, find something that feels good to move and move into that. Okay, so then report back to me. Nope, I like lifting legs. Okay, okay, Norma. You're gonna, okay, that's fine. Difference is now 45 down. Great, Judy. Judy now lifted her right leg and it's down 20 points. 20, that's left and hip feeling much better. Good, good, good. I'll do more. Judy, you caught on really fast. Good for you. And back hurts when lift legs, so you don't do it, right? Stiffness both sides, down to 30. Oh boy, Norma, you're a rock star. Okay, everyone. All right, that's great. So now we're coming to a close. We're coming to the end of our time frame. So please, everyone, you can either open the chat box, but let me get back to my sheet. And let's see if we get back to sharing screen with you all. All right, so this is the mainly, and you know, I should have had a third box here for you. and we would have put the third set, which is what you just did, third set. So when you did your leg raise, this needed a real third box. Okay. Whoever found this, the leg raise successful, for me, I can't remember what I say. If I said difference and then I exercised, I would go back here and show the difference, because that's my third set. And or it was maybe our fourth set. Sorry, everybody. But anyway, you get the point. Here's where we are. How did your third set go? Report it. And if you needed more room, you can just give yourself make another column for yourself on those sheets. And you can put your fourth set in if you want to do that. So you're doing exercises that feel good, everyone, and then comparing it to what doesn't feel good. Only once. You remember when this didn't feel good, you can just say, oh, now it feels better. And you only have to do once to that side to compare. You don't have to do more than that. All right. Do any questions on the scoring sheet and the teaching of how to assess yourself? Do you have any questions? Judy, that's great. That's fantastic. So both sides, great. Thanks, need to go. Okay. Worst area knees even lower now. Great, Gwen. Leg raise is okay, but whole body's weary. Good. Thanks for your guidance and choosing a check. Great, 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 great. I found a few. Fantastic. Nice comparison system. Thank you, Love and Light. Martin, great. Should this help? Trigger points. Yeah, it does. It does help. So, but the main thing about this whole thing, if one thing hurts, compare it to the other side and use and move into motions that don't hurt. Move into the motions that feel good, everyone. All right. So does anyone, is Steve or Terry planning to teach a face-to-face class in this modality? I am thrilled that this helps the fascia, which is a big root of my pains. Okay, fantastic, Norma. Thanks so much. If I do any exercise that works the back in one direction and not the other direction, sciatica starts. So again, Loretta, what you want to find is a motion that feels good, even if it means you're sitting in a chair and you're straightening a leg and bending it, straightening it and bending it. Whatever, find motions in your body that feel good. So what we can do is start pulling the fascial tissue away from the area of discomfort and balancing the body out. Thank you, Judy. That's great. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. It works, any type of motion. You know, Maria, it usually what I do, if somebody has a motion, let me just bring down the sheet so I can show you, see what I'm doing, because I have this up out in front. And anybody wants to go and purchase this, he has a program at TMR. Go to totalmotionrelease.com, go to the group area, go to just general public, and you can get $50 off tonight by putting Terry TMR if you want to learn more. He has a program. I'll just show you real quick for those of you who do want to know more and would like to go through this yourself and learn it yourself. You can go to, here's Tom at totalmotionrelease.com, and then here you can go to general public. You put your stuff in.
Share your screen.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Share my screen. Okay, good. And now I'm going to share the screen. And this is where you can go, guys. Go to totalmotionrelease.com. You'll go back a step. This is what the front page will look like when it comes up. This is the front page of Total Motion Release. And it'll have your free TMR class, general public watch now. You get to click into this. Click to immediate access, and when you go down, you can get a package, and you can learn how to do this on your own. And he has this one-time fee of $297. And I asked him, that's too much for everybody. Could he do something? And he said, enter. He put this up just for me. Do Terry TMR and apply, and you'll see the price goes down. For anybody who does want to purchase this and learn this program on their own, he'll go into, of course, a lot more depth. There's about 8 modules than we did here tonight. And Martin, I think you should take a look at this and go to the professional end of it. So there we have it. and go in there, and Terry TMR gets you a discount. So there we go, and we'll bring this off, and we'll put back to stop share and see if anybody has any more comments. Good, Norma, excellent. Good, thank you, great. I hope everybody had a good time tonight. And I really thank you all for joining us. And I hope that this short time span about total motion release was helpful to you. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelly, thanks. Thank you too. Thanks for being there.
All right. Great presentation.
Yeah, thank you all. Yeah, Judy, thank you.
So
Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Loretta.
because we've got so many folks on the call, I'm hesitant to open up because that will give us a whole lot of noise. Terry, can they touch base with you if they have a personal question?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. And how do they do that? Now, since let's have them go through your website as opposed to giving your email address, because this will be out in the public space. And that website again
is terrylynchcoaching.com.
Terry Lynch, and that's TERRY.
That's right.
terrylynchcoaching.com. Thanks for everyone who joined this call. Terry, I learned things tonight, and I've been studying the TMR for off and on for a number of years. And before, I was not eligible because I was not a licensed practitioner, but thanks, I think, to some work you've done, the gentleman who created this is now teaching it, and he is looking at it as a coaching process as opposed to a professional.
Right. And you definitely can do this with your background, Steve.
Right, right. So thanks to everyone.
Yeah, really, Loretta, Gwen, all of you, Ann, Norma, Judy, Maria, Kelly, Martin, Carol, Sharon, really, frequency 000. I want you, those guys, in Buchenheimer, and I don't know if I say that, Buchenheimer and Galanda. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm hoping that this will help you to start assessing yourself. Start looking at your body and getting back into it. One of my taglines, everybody, is your body is loving you into existence, not out of it. It has messages for you, and it loves you, and it wants, and sometimes, I know this is a way off topic, but for me and the work that I do, when our bodies sometimes are aching, it's because it's trying to wake us up into our own lives and say, well, maybe you have too much, you're taking too much of the weight of the world on your shoulder. Or maybe if your knees hurt, maybe there's ways that you've been a little stubborn and are unbending. That would be me. I've had that issue. And if you've got a neck pain, who is really bothering you in your life? So we now know a lot of our pain, and I can't remember the exact percentage, so I won't throw it out there, is from emotional causes. And we feel that the brain is able to do that and create some of that for us. And it's doing that to help us. How many of you have said, oh, I have so much pain right now, I'm not going to worry about that? And just those of you who are still on, how many of you have said, wow, my pain is so great, I am not going to worry about my problems, I'm going to take care of my pain? Just say yes if anybody has experienced that in the chat. Yes, we're getting some yeses, okay? Then your body did its job. It called you back to itself. I know it's hard to understand that, but sometimes pain calls us back to ourselves and calls us back to do the one thing we must do, is grow in love with who we are. Sometimes we do so much to the outside world. We are looking so much for the outside world to approve of us. And what our bodies really want us to know is we are already enough. We are already enough. You guys are wonderful, amazing people. All of you, you're in the eyes of God, you are whole, perfect, and complete. And with some of your pain issues, if you can learn to go into your body and assess and move into what feels good, hopefully you can start balancing out your body and experience more of what feels good and less discomfort in your life. So, and any questions on what I just said, you can always get back to me through www.terrylynch.com, terrylynchcoaching.com.
TerryLynchCoaching.com. Terry, thank you.
Thank you all, everyone.
Wonderful presentation. We are ending this session. And if you have any questions about anything that Terry has shared, please get with her. And that's it. Thank you so much, Terry. Wonderful job. And thanks to all of the participants. We had a great group tonight. Thanks so much.
Great
Bye-bye.
job, everyone. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.